For the last couple of years, we were sold a story that AI was going to completely take over Hollywood. The idea was that tech capable of making photorealistic videos from a simple text prompt would eventually replace filmmakers and digital artists. But behind the scenes, that narrative has started to fall apart. Right now, the generative video market is taking a hit, and the company leading the pullback is OpenAI, the exact same company that started the hype in the first place. OpenAI recently pulled the plug on Sora, their flagship video generation app. It ultimately comes down to basic math and server space. Generating video takes an unbelievable amount of computing power. While the app went viral, reports suggest Sora was burning through around $15 million a day in server costs, while only pulling in a fraction of that in revenue. People loved it as a novelty, but they just weren't willing to pay the steep subscription fees required to keep the system running. Following the shutdown, OpenAI scrapped a planned billion-dollar partnership with Disney, and key executives behind the video platform left the company. It signals a clear pivot away from expensive entertainment projects. Computing power is incredibly valuable and scarce right now. So rather than spending it on generating videos, tech companies are pointing it at a much bigger target: human biology. Right around the time they stepped back from video, OpenAI launched a new model called GPT-Rosalind. You cannot just log in to ChatGPT and use it. It is a highly restricted enterprise-level tool built specifically for life sciences and drug discovery. To an AI, DNA is basically just another language. Once it learns the underlying grammar of molecular biology, it can read it. And in tests, this model is already beating human experts at predicting complex RNA sequences. The pharmaceutical industry is going all in. Companies are racing to lock down computing power to get ahead. Novo Nordisk partnered directly with OpenAI to speed up the discovery of new treatments. Meanwhile, Eli Lilly took a massive hardware approach. They just launched an AI supercomputer called the LilyPod. It's packed with over 1,000 advanced GPUs and delivers more than 9,000 petaflops of processing power. The logic makes sense. Generating a video might sell a cheap subscription, but discovering a new protein structure could lead to a life-saving drug worth billions. But software is only half the battle. The next step is figuring out how these machines actually connect to our biology. Recently, researchers at Northwestern University shared a massive breakthrough. They successfully 3D printed artificial neurons that can actively communicate with living brain cells. These are not clunky metal chips. They're flexible, synthetic devices that speak the exact electrical language of the nervous system. We spent the last few years arguing about whether AI would ruin the film industry or take our office jobs. We were looking in the wrong direction. The real focus has shifted toward decoding human biology. Tech giants are trading consumer apps for pharmaceutical partnerships, aiming their machines straight at our cells. The AI industry is growing up, and its next major frontier is inside our bodies.